Hey everybody, another week down, and you know what that means. More military news coming at you, and today we are going to take a deep dive look at one headline that has been spreading like wildfire involving one of the most prestigious military academies in the world. Welcome to the Debrief. If you've paid any interest into the U.S. military, which, if you're subscribed to this channel, I would assume you have. By the way, if you're not subscribed, please do and give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. Thank you. You probably have heard about the military academy at West Point and its shining reputation for producing some of the greatest military minds that our country has seen, such as General Patton, Grant, Stonewall Jackson, Eisenhower, and seemingly every famous general that has ever participated in a war since West Point's founding. Well, this military academy is under fire from conservative politicians due to a recent change in the school's mission statement. Current school leaders have decided to replace the words duty, honor, and country with the Army values. Why would anybody be upset about this change? It literally baffles me, but let me explain why. First off, duty, honor, and country is still the school's motto, and they're only changing the mission statement. People are really acting like they're completely banning these three words from the campus and flogging anybody who dares mutter these words. Second, I don't think replacing honor, duty, and country with the Army values is a bad thing. You can't earn a gender studies from West Point anyways. The school's primary responsibility is to educate and prepare cadets to become officers in the Army. How is having your mission statement match the organization you're sending people to worth crying about? I'll never understand it. And third, one of the craziest reasons is the Army values themselves include the words honor and duty already. In fact, I'm 100% positive that a lot of people complaining about this have no idea that the Army values aren't just something that, the Army says, just like, they value trans soldiers. Oh, we value trans soldiers. No, the values are actually doctrine, and they're, written down. A super cool Army thing is that the values spell out leadership, loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage, all amazing traits. You got 2 out of the 3 words verbatim in there. There's only one missing, and that's country, which honestly, as a single word, I don't really think it holds a lot of power. Loyalty's definition is a strong feeling of support or allegiance. That means a lot. Then you have duty, which just by itself means a moral, legal obligation or responsibility. And it's great. It's super on topic. But then when you just have the word country, it just means a nation with its own government occupying our particular territory. At least you could have said, country of mine or my country, because that at least shows some possession. I don't know, but that's just my take on it. A lot of conservative politicians have done what they do best and took the X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, to voice their opinions on the matter. Rep. Paul Gassar from Arizona wrote on Twitter, or X, "Wokeness has infiltrated our military." And just to put it out there, Paul has never served in the military and is a dentist and should probably stick to cleaning teeth. Rep. Clay Higgins from Louisiana says, quote, "Our southern border is controlled by cartels. Criminals are ravaging our cities. We cannot afford groceries. The world is at war. We've abandoned the 6th American embassy in 3 years, and 300,000 Americans are dead from cartel drugs. And now, Biden is polling duty, honor, country. Good Lord, wake up, America." Now, Clay said a lot of really important things, and I'm not going to take that away because these are some valid points. And all Americans should be paying attention to these points. And I will say that we don't like to get political here on the PCFM podcast. I will say that this country is overdue in the leadership department, and I'll leave it at that. That's open for interpretation. But I don't think Biden was knocking down the door to West Point just forcing them to get this removed. If you read the memo that was put out by West Point, the change was approved by the Secretary and the Chief of Staff of the Army, not the President. And am I wrong for believing that replacing duty, honor, and country, remember, words that aren't actually being banned, just taken out of the mission statement, it's still the school's motto, with the Army values that also, remember, include the words duty and honor, is nowhere near or pales in comparison to how extreme 300,000 Americans being killed by drugs or the awful crisis at the border. Are these really on the same level? Tell me if I'm wrong for believing they're not. Let's stop using the military as a political pad to push left and right agendas. Sounds good? Great. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. If you have made it to the end and enjoyed watching, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Consider checking out our other video content like Izzy and I's new reactions. We're going back to our Gameology roots. You wanted it, we're giving it to you. And we hope you guys are enjoying those. It seems like you do because the video is doing great. So thank you for that support. Also, check out the video versions of the podcast. Thank you for listening to me rant, and I look forward to ranting at you again next week on another episode of The Debrief.